Everyone sees the videos. Orange cat knocks something over, looks straight at the camera, zero regret. But scientists just figure out why they're actually built different. And the answer is not what anyone expected.
You're scrolling through your feed, and there it is, an orange cat knocking a glass off the table, staring directly into the camera. Zero remorse. You laugh, you share it, and somewhere in the back of your mind, a question quietly forms. Why are they like this? It's not just you. Millions of people have asked the same thing. Orange cats have built an entire cultural empire around their reputation, chaotic, loud, dramatic, and somehow irresistibly charming. Internet royalty, absolute menaces, and we love them for it. But here's what nobody was asking until now. What if orange cat energy isn't just a vibe? What if it's written into their DNA because scientists just found something and it changes everything? The mystery. Let's go back to the mystery. For years, the idea that orange cats behave differently has been one of those things everyone believes but nobody could prove. Anecdotes piled up. Owners swore their ginger cats were louder, clingier, more chaotic than any other color. But science demands more than stories. It demands evidence. And for over a century, even the most basic question, why are cats orange at all, didn't have a real answer. Scientists knew the trait was connected to the X chromosome. They knew it explained why roughly 80% of orange cats are male. But the exact genetic mechanism? Hidden. A century-old mystery, sitting right there in plain sight, unsolved. Until a team at Stanford Medicine decided to crack it. The breakthrough. Dr. Christopher Kalin and his colleagues weren't just looking for a color gene. They were chasing the molecular switch, the precise genetic event that turns a cat orange. And what they found in their landmark study was something nobody predicted. The mutation isn't in a pigment gene. It's not in the kind of gene anyone expected. It's a tiny deletion. A small piece of the X chromosome missing. And that deletion does something strange. It turns up the activity of a nearby gene called ARCGAP36. Now here's where it gets wild. ARCGAP36 was already known to scientists. It plays a role in neuroendocrine tissues, the systems that regulate hormones and nerve signaling. But in pigment cells, it's supposed to be silent, completely inactive. The gene has no business being there. In orange cats, it wakes up anyway. This rogue activation hijacks the pigment pathway, suppressing the production of dark pigment and flooding the coat with that iconic amber glow. It's not elegant. It's a genetic glitch, a workaround, a molecular accident that somehow stuck around for thousands of years. And it's unlike anything scientists have ever seen in any other mammal on Earth. Orange cats are, genetically speaking, one of a kind.
So the gene that makes them orange, it has no business being active in pigment cells. It just wakes up anyway. A genetic glitch that survived thousands of years. Because of course it did, is an orange cat.
Beyond color, the behavior connection? So, does this explain the energy? Here's where the story gets honest, and honestly, even more interesting. Dr. Kalin's team looked for RGAP36 activity in brain tissue and adrenal glands in the systems that regulate behavior and personality, and they found nothing. No unusual expression. No smoking gun connecting the orange mutation to temperament, at least not in the tissues they tested. Kalin himself was careful. He acknowledged they couldn't rule out effects in tissues that weren't examined, but based on current evidence, the genetics of orange fur and the genetics of personality appear to be separate stories. So where does the chaos come from? Here's the twist most people don't see coming. Demographics. The overwhelming majority of orange cats are male, and male cats, regardless of color, tend to be more outgoing, more vocal, more a lot. The orange cat energy you've been watching your whole life may not be about the color at all. It may be about the fact that you're almost always watching a boy. The meme isn't wrong, it's just pointed at the wrong variable. The evolutionary tale. And yet, the orange mutation itself has a story worth telling. Evidence of calico cats appears in European paintings as far back as the 16th century, suggesting the mutation is ancient. It arose early in domestication and somehow spread across the entire world. Kalin's theory? Humans did it. A rare, vivid orange cat catches the eye. gets kept, gets fed, gets bred. Over centuries, what started as a genetic accident became a global phenomenon because we liked the look of it. Orange cats didn't conquer the internet in 2024. They've been winning humans over for 500 years. Conclusion. So the next time your orange cat knocks something off the shelf, looks you dead in the eyes, and walks away, know this: you're watching a creature shaped by a one-of-a-kind genetic mutation, a century of scientific mystery, and 500 years of humans who simply couldn't say no. Drop a comment below. Does your orange cat fit the stereotype? And subscribe, because there's a lot more science hiding in your pet than you think.
A one-of-a-kind mutation, a century of mystery, and 500 years of humans who simply couldn't resist them. Let us know in the comments. Does your orange cat fit the stereotype?